Now finally, last slide. So I do have a recommendation. My recommendation, because if you look at what is happening in the different kinds of structure and policies in different parts of the world, but in order to have a cohesion among the Muslim and OIC member countries, we need to develop a sustainable global Waqf institution for financing human development. So who are the shareholders of this thing? Typically initiated by Islamic Development Bank and OIC. And there are different countries which are going to subscribe to this. Each Waqf fund or global Waqf fund or one Ummah Waqf model. Each shareholder will get an income generating asset. It could be cash Waqf fund, it could be money received in the deposit cash Waqf fund, or invested in Sharia compliant financial instrument. So it could be cash Waqf, it could be tangible, land, or any other things towards this one Ummah Waqf model, and that will be invested, money will be generated, then money will be used for specific purposes in the Muslim world. And I would emphasize this, you cannot, more priority or priority or emphasis should be given on the human development of the Muslim Ummah. Now, Muslim countries will become the shareholders of the institution, which will be led by ISD and OIC. The shareholder will play an income generating asset in the institution, and the inception of the institution and the revenue received from such asset will be directed towards the cash of fund. It's like a IMF World Bank type of model. Muslim money is received to the cash of fund of the institution. The money received to invest in Sharia financial instruments, and the profit received from such instruments will be used to finance human development activities selected each year in the annual general meeting of shareholders. To have a sustainable global Waqf institution, it is imperative to ensure that income generating assets are pledged to the institution by the shareholders. Each way, a global Waqf fund for human development will be created, and poverty in this world will be alleviated to the collective effort of the Muslim countries. Now, what is the way forward? As I mentioned, my dream and proposal, one body, one unity. There is a saying of the Prophet, the believers in their mutual love, mercy, and compassion are like one body. If one organ complains, the rest of the body develops the fever. So there is no doubt that there is potential to utilize Waqf institution to finance strength from my state and speech from other erudite scholars represented before me. It is also evident that a number of initiatives in the world where financing for human development has become successful through Waqf initiatives, but we observe the existing practices in this regard is made of manner in different countries at different levels. As such, a global effort in this regard could be initiated to ensure that all countries can benefit from Waqf initiative. I am optimistic because the work has started in this regard. Now we have this World Zakat and Waqf Forum based in Indonesia, and this conference is probably also part of this to the better realization of this one Ummah Waqf Fund. So thank you very much. That's a one Ummah. Let's start doing computer development and international Waqf model. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Kabir Hassan from New Orleans, USA, for your keynote speech. Now, our last keynote speech for today is by Dr. Hiram Sabah. She is from IBA Center for Excellence in Islamic Finance, IBA Karachi, Pakistan. And her keynote speech title is Current Practices of Waqf in Pakistan and the World. Please,
Assalamualaikum and welcome to all of you for today's conference. Before the start of my speech, I would like to congratulate the Vice Chancellor of Islamia University Bahawalpur, Engineer Professor Dr. Atal Mahbub Tanwai Imtiaz, and the Dean Faculty of Management Science and Commerce, Professor Dr. Jawad Iqbal for organizing this wonderful conference, and especially the esteemed speakers who came from abroad, Malaysia, Nigeria, USA, Indonesia. So all of you, thank you very much for coming. Dear students who are sitting in the audience, I know it is very difficult to listen to the last speech, so I will be very precise while talking about the topic. All of you are aware what is the name of the country, Pakistan. What is the full name of this country?
Islamic Jamhuriya Pakistan.
Yes, thank you so much. The name of our country is Islamic Republic of Pakistan. It means that all the activities of this country have to be in line with Sharia. So I appreciate the way Vice Chancellor mentioned about that the banks, the government is proposing to the conventional banks to withdraw their appeal against the prohibition of riba. But I would like to share one more point. Islamic economics is not about Islamic banking only. This is why we are having this very conference on Waqf. How many of you consider Waqf equal to shrines? What is the definition of Waqf in the mind of our generation Z, the millennials who are sitting over here, the girls and the boys? What is the definition of Waqf? Whenever somebody says the word Waqf, what comes in your mind? आपके ज़हन में क्या आता है whenever you hear the term Waqf? Somebody from the audience said endowment. Yes. What else? Waqf कर देना, मज़ारात आते, shrines, madrasa, things like this. A picture of madaris comes in your mind. So let me tell you, unfortunately, we have just focused Waqf to madrasa. In Pakistan, we do have more than 5,000 Waqf madaris. But how about the other institutions in Pakistan and all over the world? So let me start from why we are gathered over here for Waqf conference, the 10th Global Waqf Conference in Islamia University, Bahawalpur. Why we are here? Because this is the only thing, Waqf, that will give you reward in hereafter when you are dead. So 3 things that are going to give you reward are actually charity. And through Waqf you can get this. This is why it is very important for us to focus on this. You start from the time of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. And then Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, was asked by Umar ibn Khattab, Ya Rasulullah, I have got a very good piece of land from Khyber. So tell me, what should I do with that? Then Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said, please give it for Waqf. And then there was the Quranic verse, Surah Al-Imran 92. When the verse came, the meaning is, you cannot get the best unless you donate or give something in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only then you will be successful. Verse 92. And then Hazrat Talha, one of the Sahabi, came to Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Ya Rasulullah, I want to give my favorite garden of dates for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as Waqf. And Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, congratulated him. And not only by men, there are several examples of females who gave their land, their property as Waqf. So it is very important for all of us to consider Waqf as one of the most important tools. You know, we have examples. The speech, the title of today's keynote is, what are the examples of Waqf all over the world? You start from the Kuwa, the well, given by Hazrat Usman as Waqf. Then you talk about the academic institutions. So right now we need to expand the definition of Waqf. It is not only madaris. It is not only shrines. The meaning of the Waqf and the success is far more. So we need to have more Waqf institutions. Why? Because the government, countries like Pakistan, is not able to manage the needs of the people. So here comes the role of Waqf. If you talk about International Islamic University Malaysia, we have the delegation from there. IIUM is example of Waqf. Johor Corporation, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, University Putra Malaysia, they all are example of Waqf in Malaysia. You talk about Turkey, we have Sabanci, Waqf, very famous in Turkey. We talked about Pakistan. My colleague mentioned about Indus Hospital. We do have Hamdard. How many of you have heard about Hamdard Waqf? Raise your hand. Very few. So it means that we need to work more on the awareness. And when you talk about the Gen Z who is sitting over here, they want everything with the ease of the button. So my colleague from Malaysia mentioned about artificial intelligence. How many of you have smartphones in the audience? Smart mobile phone. Raise your hand. Okay. So you have the smartphone, but unfortunately you was not aware about Waqf in your own country in Pakistan. So we need to use artificial intelligence. We need to use fintech in order to take care of the Waqf institution. You can give 1 rupee or 5 rupee or 10 rupees as a Waqf donation with your mobile. We got examples from Malaysia where they give the airtime as Waqf. So why can't we have something like that in Pakistan? So there are several examples when you talk about countries like Indonesia, Bahrain, even UAE, Bangladesh, or Turkey, Pakistan. So we have Singapore, the most, where you can utilize the Waqf in such a manner that it will have the recurring profit and then taking care of the audience at large. Now, moving forward, after talking about the need of the Waqf, the examples of the Waqf, what Waqf can do exactly for us in terms of Sharia and rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I just want to make one request to the Islamia University of Bahawalpur, and that request is basically, Dr. Arima is sitting over here, if we can have a data center, an information center, and you can have the information of the Waqf entities, at least in Pakistan. You should be very proud to know about that Pakistan is one of the most important countries when it comes to giving donations. This is the point of great honor for us that we give the most donation in all over the world, right? Among the top 3. But still, if you want to have the data from Mahkamah Zakat and Waqf, the institution, you don't have any data over there. If you want to see how many are the top institutions for Waqf, we don't have that. So my humble suggestion for this excellent conference is that if you can have one of the institutions where you can manage the data regarding the Waqf in your own very country, then this would be great. And with this, thank you very much, Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you, Dr. Sabah, for the wonderful speech. With that, we conclude our opening session. I once again thank all the attendees for gracing the opening day of the conference with your presence. You have truly been an amazing audience.
Our 3 in-person and online parallel conference sessions of today will be starting shortly after the Jummah prayer. For that, we would like you to please move to the Institute of Business Management and Administrative Sciences so that we may formally start our conference session on time. Our faculty members will guide the dignitaries and guests in this matter. But before that,
there is going to be a group photo of all the faculty members with the worthy Vice Chancellor to the left with our director of the Institute of Business Management and Administrative Sciences and all our guests. So please gather on the stage for a group photo before you leave, while the students may sit quietly in the meantime and leave after our dignitaries and guests have left the auditorium.